Nebraska's teacher shortage hits local elementary schools. Once a shortfall of specialists, the problem now extends to every grade level. Steve White continues our dive into the state's efforts to employ educators.
I'll probably put some more on you.
Hiring an agriculture teacher? It's tough in Nebraska.
Yep, and we did hire a year ago.
Not just anyone can guide students to grow their own corn crop like kids in Ord do. But the superintendent says the teacher shortage has now hit elementary school, something she could not have imagined when she was applying for elementary jobs.
You were lucky before to even get your application looked at. Now, schools, once they have applications, they're starting to interview right away, and they don't really keep a window open for a set number of time, because if they have a candidate, they have to move on it.
The state's new report on teacher vacancies finds 900 open positions in all, around 100 of them at the elementary level. Schools report several ways they've filled those jobs. Some are certified teachers working towards an endorsement in elementary education. 20 have a provisional permit. That's someone with a college degree in a field outside education working towards a second degree. Some districts hired teachers not endorsed for elementary school. Several used substitutes, and quite a few left a position unfilled. There's understandably a focus on recruiting new teachers.
And that's shifting a little bit, and we're looking at how do we retain the teachers that are leaving the field? And I think a lot of districts are really starting to look at that more, because you don't have to fill a position that you already have filled if you keep that teacher.
A spokesman for the State Department of Education says they've got loan forgiveness programs, and the legislature created a $2,500 bonus for beginning teachers who stick with it.
We're finding a far larger chunk of those folks who are leaving the classroom are leaving the profession. It's not by retirement. It's not through job growth. It's that they're leaving the career entirely.
Dr. Heather Nebesniak says when she applied to be an elementary teacher, there were scores of applicants.
You were lucky to even have someone look at your stuff.
Every job she applied for, she faced tough competition. She still competes now against other districts. As the applicant pool shrinks, educators remind themselves that's not the number that matters.
You only need the one, and we've been very fortunate that we've always been able to find the one.
Some say now's the time to consider a career in education because the demand is high.
It is such a rewarding profession that you can't help but love what you do each and every day.
Steve White reporting. State officials say they're also trying to cut red tape, holding some candidates back. Earlier this year, they eliminated the praxis exam for those studying to be teachers, saying a one-time high-stakes test was not a good indicator of whether or not someone would succeed.